Hey, legendary leader. When I tune into conversations with leaders both inside and outside of the healthcare industry, I'm hearing a lot of hatred towards leadership and the organization. And it made me view the dynamics as a relationship. So I like to think that most, if not all of us, entered our particular work driven by passion for the thing. And like in new love, there is a sense of awe and strong interest and hope, and we make effort to put our best forward. Over time, we feel like we are going steady. Trust is present, enough communication is there to feel like we're being considered, and familiarity that the relationship is to some extent predictable. Not everything is necessarily going to be perfect, but we feel safe in the thing, right? And perhaps unintentionally, we give ourselves permission to be vulnerable in the job. And I believe at this point, we are married to the job and we gain some new responsibilities. And of course, the title along with it, like a leadership title. Along the way, however, just like in life, incidents happen. And it could look subtle at first. You may feel like, despite your efforts to keep your organization happy, there are incidents that happen which get your attention that perhaps your organization isn't making as much effort to ensure your needs are met and your eyes are opened. Yes, you are paid. But believe me when I say that is the least that could be done. And sometimes you might feel like the amount you receive truly is the least. And then you're waking up day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, some of us decades. We remain committed to our vow to do our best by the organization. We hold up our end of the psychological contract, but it feels like the organization is getting the better end of the bargain. Some of us attempt to voice our concerns, but if we're honest, most of us feel like, what's the point? There's no way that you would be heard and taken seriously with amended action from your organization. And because of that assumption, we make the decision to remain silent. We keep our heads down and we just do what we must. And yes, we still keep the organization happy. We notice we're in a one sided relationship or marriage at this point. Some of us begin looking the other side for greener grass. I guess in this case, maybe bluer seas, and looking for organizations or other career opportunities that would seemingly treat us better, the way we deserve to be treated, right? To at least make effort and to give support and appreciation, things that I feel are very much underestimated. Some of us moonlight or have affairs and set the intention to leave our job. You may have left a previous job already because of this type of dynamic I'm describing. And I'm not by any means saying that we must remain married to our organizations, especially if it's a toxic relationship, one where you feel like you cannot survive. I'm just pointing out that it may build up to that day when you wake up and realize I fell out of love with my job. Was I ever in love with my job or the potential I saw in the job? I hate my job. Those are strong words. And if you're well trained, Those words may not pass your lips, but it comes out indirectly in other ways. I hate how. I hate it when. I'm only here because it pays my bills. I can't wait for 5 p.m. I can't wait for Friday. I need a vacation. I can't wait to retire so that I can start living my life. Because the way we see it, being in such unsupportive workplace cultures, which feel one sided regarding effort, we feel like we don't have the energy to live beyond our work. We don't have the time to live beyond our work, and we don't have permission to live beyond our work. Are you that person who takes work home with them? So arriving home is like arriving to your second job. You simply kick off your shoes and shimmy out of your suit and head to your office there, whether that's an actual office or it might be the dining room table where you were meant to actually be present with your family and connect. Or are you the person who is checking your inbox down into the latest of night to see what more can I do to get ahead of tomorrow when you could be allowing your body's natural processes to kick in and restore and repair the wear and tear that you endured during your workday? Or are you the person who has to have a drink or smoke or vape or whatever substance after work, sometimes during work, just to try and numb the incessant hum of your life's reality and your dissatisfaction with it? All because you're at the conclusion that your job is your life, and that's all there is to it. Some of us can separate work from our personal life, but I think we can agree that even in such cases, the quality of our work does impact the quality of our time when we're away from the job. But there is a light, there is a light that's reaching towards you even while you're in that tunnel. Leadership longevity. This is the new way of stewarding leadership, helping leaders to preserve their human capacity to lead over their lifetime. Because you're human. I cannot say that enough. You are human. I believe that we become desensitized to the fact that we're human because it's all we know to be. Humans require support and nurturing and repair, and leaders require a special kind that was designed to sustain them and their quality of their leadership life. At Happy Healthy Transform, we understand the human cost of leadership, and we exist to restore and sustain the human behind leadership. If you'd like to receive this kind of support designed for leaders by leaders, subscribe to our mailing list by the link included in the comments. Let's shift your let's shift you to a transformed love for your purpose together. Happy, healthy, transform, helping you to take back your happy, take back your health, and be transformed.